Most people spend their entire lives working hard for money. But what if I told you the wealthy don't actually work for money? They borrow fake money and they use it to get even richer, while the majority stay stuck paying back real money for fake lifestyles. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the biggest money glitch that the wealthy have figured out and how you can use it too. Let's start with what we were taught about money. The poor and middle class believe that money is something that we have to trade our time and energy for. You work a job, get a paycheck, pay taxes, and maybe you borrow money to buy a car, a house, or some things that you want. But here's the catch. Every time you borrow money, whether it's credit cards, auto loans, or home loans, you're borrowing real money. Real money meaning you're on the hook for it. You have to go to work, trade your time, and grind to pay it back with interest. Now, here's what the wealthy do differently. They borrow fake money, literally money created out of nothing by the banks. When a wealthy investor wants to buy a $10 million apartment complex, the bank doesn't go grab money from other customers' accounts. They literally type new money into existence and loan it to the investor. That investor uses the fake money to buy a real cash flowing asset. And the difference? The investor does not work to pay back the loan. The tenants pay back the loan. The asset pays itself off and they keep the cash flow. But it doesn't stop there. The wealthy use something called depreciation and interest deductions to make that cash flow look like they actually made no money on paper. For example, if they make $1 million in rental income, they might deduct $400,000 for depreciation, $500,000 in loan interest, and show a $0 profit. So they pay almost no taxes. Meanwhile, you're paying 30 to 40% of your paycheck in taxes. And now here's where it gets crazy. Once the apartment complex increases in value, let's say it's grown in value from 10 million to now it's worth 15 million. But they're actually not going to sell it and pay taxes. They just simply go back to the bank and say, my building is worth more now, so let me just borrow $3 million against it. The bank then gives them a $3 million check tax-free because debt is not income. They use that $3 million to buy another property, buy another business, or literally just fund their lifestyle. And then the cycle just continues. Meanwhile, the poor and middle class are stuck in the opposite cycle. They borrow to buy liabilities, cars, clothes, vacations. Then they have to work harder and longer in order to pay it back. They pay interest, they pay taxes, they pay for everything with real money that they had to trade their time and energy for. While wealthy people borrow the fake money, which is debt, to buy real assets that continue to appreciate in value and produce new cash flow without them having to trade their time for it. And that's why I said in the beginning of the video, the majority borrow real money, money they trade their time and energy for in order to afford a fake lifestyle, or perception that they're doing well. But in reality, that lifestyle is costing them their time and energy that they'll never get back. And so if you want to get out the rat race, the first step is to stop borrowing money to fund the lifestyle and start borrowing money to buy assets that pay you. If you want to learn more about how you can leverage debt in order to start your own business, make investments, or really just change your entire life, click the link to watch the video below where I break down exactly how to get your own custom tailored game plan so that way you can start accessing business funding that you can use in order to start buying assets and scaling your own business. And if you got value from this, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications because I create weekly content showing you how money works and how to access business funding to be able to start and scale your businesses. But with that being said, my name is Jalil Nash, and I'll see you guys in the next video.